Coreweave stock is one of the most talked about IPOs of 2025, with the company seeing a 318% rise since going public this year. But is the price increase all that's driving investor excitement? Let's dive deeper into why Coreweave has investors buzzing and whether this company could be a major player in the AI infrastructure market. Coreweave's story begins with an ambitious vision: AI infrastructure. Over the last 5 years, Coreweave has made significant investments in scaling its cloud platform and infrastructure. They've focused on providing world-class AI computing resources, and it's working. This is a market with unabated demand, and companies like Coreweave are scaling quickly to meet it. What sets Coreweave apart from other companies is their business model. The company generates revenue by offering AI infrastructure and proprietary managed software application services. They've built data centers optimized for AI computing and then lease out those facilities to enterprise clients. This model allows Coreweave to take on huge capital expenditures upfront to build the infrastructure, but it's secured with long-term committed contracts. These contracts are critical for the company's growth and provide revenue visibility, which makes it easier for them to secure financing and plan for future expansion. Coreweave's model is working well, with significant demand for its AI facilities. The company is able to build its data centers based on customer commitments and doesn't need to build just to expand. They only build what they know they can sell. This helps them manage risk while capitalizing on the skyrocketing demand for AI compute power. Now, let's take a look at Coreweave's revenue backlog. For first quarter, their revenue backlog, which includes remaining performance obligations and future contracts, came in at $25.9 billion. That's a 63% increase year over year, showing just how rapidly demand is growing for their AI infrastructure. Coreweave also signed a massive $4 billion expansion deal with a major AI enterprise in the second quarter, which will be reflected in the second quarter backlog. So, as the company continues to land huge contracts, this backlog will keep growing. The best part? This revenue backlog is from long-term contracts, which gives Coreweave a strong foundation for future growth. Even though Coreweave is still scaling its business, the company has already achieved profitability on an adjusted operating income basis, with a 17% operating margin in first quarter. This is up 3 points from the previous year and shows that the company is successfully managing its costs as it grows. But like most companies in their position, Coreweave is still working through the typical growing pains. Their net loss increased, mainly due to a one-time stock-based compensation expense tied to their IPO. Once this expense is excluded, the company's bottom line would have been significantly smaller, and their operations would be looking even stronger. The good news? As Coreweave scales, they expect to lower their cost of capital, which will improve profitability even further. With $2.5 billion in cash as of March 31st, 2025, they're in a strong position to continue growing and making smart investments in infrastructure. The demand for AI infrastructure is absolutely insane right now. Companies are practically fighting to secure data center capacity to run their AI models, and Coreweave is right at the center of it all. The company is seeing massive enterprise demand, with customers calling in daily, hoping to get access to more capacity. This is a seller's market, and companies like Coreweave are taking full advantage of the opportunity. They're scaling their operations as quickly as they can without sacrificing quality, making sure that every new data center built is as cost-effective as possible while meeting the insatiable demand. So, why is everyone talking about Coreweave stock? It's not just the 318% price increase since their IPO, it's about the company's future potential. Coreweave is positioned in the right place at the right time, operating in one of the fastest growing sectors worldwide: AI infrastructure. With its long-term customer contracts, backing from major investors like Microsoft and Nvidia, and growing demand for AI computing resources, Coreweave is poised to continue its expansion. As AI becomes an even larger part of our world, the need for reliable, scalable infrastructure will only increase, and Coreweave will be right there to meet it. In conclusion, Coreweave is more than just a fast-growing company. It's a key player in the AI revolution. With its strong business model, expanding revenue backlog, and strategic partnerships, this is a company worth keeping an eye on in the coming years. If you're looking for a stock that's part of the future of AI infrastructure, Coreweave is one to watch. I'll be keeping a close eye on how this company scales and whether it can continue meeting the insatiable demand for AI services. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about Coreweave's future in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.